Anyway, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm from Israel, and it was great to come here and eat such a great falafel in this Hilton. And it's actually a pleasure to be here. I just landed this morning, and it's a great group of people. And people really want to know why am I so passionate about all that stuff. So maybe I'll let you guys know my little story. And it was many years ago where I felt about animals, and my ex-girlfriend came to me and said, Ady, you know, you can do something for animals. And in Thanksgiving, I think there are about 70 million turkeys that are being killed in the United States. And she said, you can adopt a turkey. I said, really? I said, do I have to keep the turkey? Do I take it home? He said, no, you just send $20. And the $20 go into a farm sanctuary, and then they take care of the turkey for the year. I said, well, that's better than killing a turkey. So that's how I started actually becoming a vegetarian, and the line was moving. You know, we don't do it overnight. So at that point, I was eating chicken, I was eating beef and all that stuff. I said, you know what, enough, I need to do better. So from that, I went to a gala in Santa Monica, and then I listened to Paul Watson. And Paul Watson reminded me something that I always wanted to do. I wanted to take action, but I want to take the action not with words. I want to take the action with real things, you know, like people go to Kenya and they shoot the poachers. And I know somebody who actually does it. And it's okay. He said, I'm from 1,000 meters, I go there and I shoot him in the knee. I say, you know what, it's great. And yeah, he's the NEC representative that sells me with video projectors. I say, well. And it's something that I wanted to do because these are actions that actually stop people and make them think, you know, what they do. Because I have nothing against Greenpeace or anybody who goes and take pictures or whatever, because publicity is really good. And my poor little boat that got cut into, you know, that's me in front of the Japanese embassy in, and, you know, my heart was broken because I really love that little boat, and I was on that thing from Oakland to Hobart, and it was a rough ride, and I loved it. And I thought that this thing, because it's so Batmobile looking and really cool, can do a lot of good stuff. And now it's down 3,000 meters under the water, and we're never going to get it out. Maybe we will one day, but maybe we'll build another one. But the problem is that to build another one costs $5 million. So let's see how many people we have in the room. Divide the 5 million by this, and we'll see. It's a lot of money to do it. But we'll try to do it. We'll try to get at least one of those and go out there after them. Because what Pete did and what he did a couple of days ago when he went on the Japanese ship and he tried to arrest the captain, and he's right, because you know the ocean needs sheriffs. I have a problem with politicians because I think Sea Shepherd is really the police of the water in Antarctica. And if anybody came over here or to Sydney or to Melbourne or whatever it is and killed a whale, I bet that the Australian Navy will be there on a spot and stop them, right? What is the difference if they did it in Los Angeles, in Santa Barbara, and they kill whales? Because in Santa Barbara we go with binoculars and we look at the whales and we admire them, and the same thing they do in Sydney. But it's the same whale, it's just in a different place in the world. So just because they're in Antarctica, they're free for all, the Japanese would not dare come here and do it, right? So somebody needs to police it, and Sea Shepherd is doing this thing. And it's really, you know, one put research, we should put police on it, and we should send a bill actually to the government of Australia for doing police work if the government believes that killing whales in the ocean is not the right thing to do. I do believe that they're in agreement, but you know, that's, you know, there was a speech before about politicians, what happened behind closed doors. And I do not know exactly what is the incentive not to go to the Japanese and tell them, listen guys, this was a hit and run. You know, you hit a boat on the ocean and you ran. If it happens in a parking lot here, you know, you get arrested. The same thing what Pete wanted to do. He wanted to go on that ship and arrest the captain and bring him to justice, either to Australia or to New Zealand. And it's the right thing to do, you know, because these guys are, you know, the Japanese, I guess, don't like anybody else to tell them what to do. And here's a group of people here, and then we're trying to stop them from killing the whales. And it's not just the whales, it's the whales, the dolphins, the sharks, whatever it is. The ocean is free for all, and we just, you know, we cherish things that we built. it's kind of like sad, because there are other sanctuaries in this world, if you think about it, and it can be mountains and rivers and whatever, right? But we cherish things that we built from concrete and granite. The Vatican, nobody can touch. The Wailing Wall in Jerusalem, we can't touch. Anything that means something to us religiously or whatever it is, we don't touch. But something which is out there that we did not build. We didn't build the ocean, we did not put filtration in the water and all that stuff, right? But that is okay. We can contaminate this thing, we can throw plastic, we can do anything we want, we can kill the whales and whatever it is, you know? And nobody's stopping this thing. And the sad thing is in 40 years or so, we're gonna have, you know, these kids. And they're gonna be here in the year 2070. Or whatever, you know, and they're going to live in a world that may not have tigers, it may not have elephants, but we'll have cows, we'll have chickens, we'll have dogs, and we'll have cats, because these all are the animals that serve us. But all the other ones are, you know, disposable. And the Japanese right now are building, Mitsubishi is building a warehouse in Japan so they can store bluefin tuna. Why? Because it's going to be extinct maybe in 2 years, so the price is going to go up, so it's a good business. Let's kill the bluefin tuna as quickly as we can, let's freeze them, and let's bet on the money. So we can't be so greedy, you know, so we all can give, and I'm not asking anybody to give more than $1 or $2 or $5. Maybe I'll sell shots of tequila later on. Yeah? So I'm gonna change to a bartender, and I'll sell shots of tequila, huh? How's that? And what I'm saying is, every dollar counts. You know, we think that our voice is doesn't mean anything. But if you, I don't know if you know, in the year 2000 in the United States, the election was decided by 537 votes. That is probably twice the people that are here in this room. 300 million people, and that was how one president was elected, right, in Florida. So very little from very individuals can help. I did not think that I would stand here in Brisbane and talk to people, right? I didn't. You know, I bought a boat and I said that would be a good thing and I can maybe help save the whales. And it did, I think, because it chased them. We're going to see it on television, right? So I really, really appreciate the opportunity to come here. I know that all of you guys want to do as much as you can. For me, that decision to buy this thing, and it's really sad that it looks like this with the nose broken. But I woke up in the morning, I'll tell you, and I said, and that will speak maybe more for the guys than for the girls, I said I want to buy a Porsche Carrera GT. It's a really awesome automobile. It's a V10, it goes very fast. And you know, you can impress the women, all right? So it's a good thing. All right, but then I thought, I said, Ady, really, do you really need it? It's greed, because, you know, we always go and buy something, you know, another television set, another plasma, bigger, or whatever it is, another pair of shoes, or a purse, or whatever, you know, and we just need things. We always need things, but I think there's other causes that we can spare a little bit of money. So I was thinking about it. I said, do I really need a Porsche Carrera GT? And I kind of like said, you know what, no, I can take the same amount of money and I can make something good out of it, you know? Something that will save lives of whales in this case, you know? And then take some more money and save tigers and cheetahs or whatever, or dogs, right? And I can put my money into good cause. And we can all do, I think, the same thing and collect our effort as a team and maybe make this world a better place, so the young generation, when we are gone, will have the same thing that we currently have or better. So thank you so much for inviting me.